Day 14 of my adventures in Montevideo, Uruguay, when 2 weeks feel like 2 months. These 2 weeks have been jammed-packed. I really did a lot. I booked this Airbnb for 2 months thinking it would be harder to find a place, but I found one, and I just got back from my new neighborhood, and it's even better than I thought. I met with my residency specialist, and she was shocked at how well I'm prepared. She was like, "Girl, you made my job very easy." My medical exam is booked for next week, and I'm also opening a bank account next week. Having a local debit card will make things a lot easier. There is a pay-as-you-go card that's available to anyone with just a passport. I hear that bank accounts are hard to open, so if it is really hard to open, I will use that other card. Montevideo is a delivery-heavy city, but you need to have a card, a local card, and a local phone number. She said I will have my temporary residency card by the end of the month. Once I have the card, I'm going to join a mutualista, which is a form of healthcare here. You can join one without the residency card, but it costs more. But if I wanted, I could do it today with just my passport. Mutualista runs between $50 and $100 a month. I've been told by the locals that the free clinics here, the free health care, is just as good as the mutualistas, only there are longer waiting times. They also said if I hope to have an English-speaking doctor, that a mutualista is probably the right choice. There's also a private option, which is a fraction of the cost of what health care costs in the US. At the end of the month, all my documents will be submitted, and then it's just a matter of waiting. In this country, the residency process is geared to help you obtain it. There are no obstacles. The medical exam is not to exclude you, it's actually to make sure that your health is taken care of while you're in the process. Mind-blowing, right? Especially with what's going on in the United States. A government that trusts its people and a people that trust its government. What a novel idea. I'm not making this up. Unless I'm in a store or in a restaurant, I can't understand what people are saying. The speed at which they speak is mind-boggling. It's like New Yorkers. I can't find a laundry bag. I'm sure it's right here. I just can't find it. There are 4 vegan restaurants within 140 meters of me. But I can't find them because they don't open until 6 o'clock, and I haven't been out at 6 o'clock. I see laundromats all over. I just don't know if I do my laundry myself or if they do the laundry for you, and I'm too shy or whatever to ask. My guess is I do it myself. Again, it's another very simple problem that's easily solved. I'm just struggling to solve it. The malls here are big and very full of stuff you recognize. They're busy. People still shop in malls here. I bought a pair of Birkenstocks. They were 8,000 pesos, which I think is probably around $200. Today I saw a Crocs store, and a very basic pair of Crocs was 2,200 pesos, which I think is around $80. You can check my math because I don't really know. Bills like electric and gas are paid in person. Rent is paid into something called Mi Dinero. Do I know what it is? No. Was I too shy to ask? Yes. Montevideo is windy. If you wear just above the knee length skirt or dress, it's going to blow up the whole entire time you're outside. So people here wear maxi dresses. It's very the maxi dress place. Unlike Argentina and Brazil, I think most people here don't have plastic surgery. I thought it was that I wasn't wearing a bra, but I think that it's my boobs aren't the realest. Even though they're very realistic looking, I think that people can tell I wasn't born with them. I could be wrong. The looks I get aren't judgmental. They're more curious. There aren't a lot of blondes, at least I haven't seen a lot of blondes, and most people here kind of have like long, beautiful, natural hair. Generally, people are fit. There's a gym on every other block. I mentioned that salt is banned here to be put on food in restaurants. You can buy it in a supermarket. That's not like you can't ever use salt. Just restaurants can't put salt on your food. That has taken some time to get used to. Things like ketchup. All the condiments come with a warning label about the salt on them. Eggs aren't refrigerated, and every fruit and vegetable has to be weighed. If you think I can tell the difference between a peach and a nectarine on those screens, well, you'd be wrong. Everything to me is a peach. Most deliveries arrive on motorcycle, and when they stop the motorcycle in front of where you live, a high-pitched siren starts, I guess to let you know that they're there. It's driving me nuts. The news I see is totally different from the news you see. I get to see the protests. Countries are looking towards China. They think that the US is unstable. It makes me laugh when people from the US ask me, is it safe there? Well, yes. To the rest of the world, the US is one of the least safe countries in the world. They say even if the pendulum swings, they're afraid that it's going to swing back. Uruguayans always point out that the most right-wing politician in Uruguay would be considered woke in America. The 2 weeks I've been here, with the exception of renting an apartment and immigration costs, I've spent $600. That includes my food, cabs, and miscellaneous items like the Birkenstocks. If something is less than 2 miles away, I walk. If something's more than 2 miles away, especially if it's hot, I take a cab. A 3-mile cab ride usually costs about $6, and 30% tip is about $1.97, 67, and they're very happy to get it. It's not a tipping culture mostly, except for cabs. I haven't been to a restaurant, but I do know that restaurants usually include the tip in the bill. I never want to be without a bidet or a shower head that's on a hose again in my life. The host just gets to places where the shower head doesn't. I'm a little bored, but I guess not bored enough to go out to a bar or a club. I've also noticed some of my old insecurities rising up to the top again. Both cannabis and SW are both legal here, but very regulated. I saw 3 very young trans girls making a spectacle of themselves. I've read that trans women don't survive past 40 here. I'm not sure why. My guess is poverty. There is a significant amount of unhoused people around. My doorman jokes around with me every time I pass him. I just laugh because I have no idea what he's saying. Figuring out how to do mate right is a challenge. God knows I try every day, and I've been failing miserably, but I'm gonna get it. Okay then, ciao for now.